Well, here we are in my office, my messy desk and everything here, and what we're going to do is explain about this space echo. Don't really need to explain much because everything is so explanatory on it. First of all, this replaces the famous old RV5 and the RV3 that used to be so popular that everybody in the world wanted and everybody has. You might say, why replace it? Well, there was a little bit of distortion we found out in the recording studios in Nashville. Here, I'm sure they are anywhere. But you can't have any. The engineers pick that up and they just don't want to record you if you're putting on any kind of distortion or whatever. This unit has got a higher sampling rate than the old RV3 or RV5s do. With a higher sampling rate, it'll handle more of the signal that you're putting in and make it more beautiful. Now, this is reverb and echo. Of course, echo is this. And reverb is like yelling reverb in a high school auditorium because it just kind of boils and comes back at you. Most of you know the difference between reverb and echo. Now, half of this is a reverb unit, half of it's like an echo unit. The mode selector is just what it says. If you go in here in the line where it says reverb and echo, reverb, echo, put it over on that side, and it gives you just different amounts of delay. Just kind of put it where you want it, different amounts of delay, so your echo it'll come back real fast like that, or come back a real slow echo. You can choose different little chips in there by feeling the notches on this and doing that, depending on which you want. Now, the top part is for the tone of the reverb volume. You want just reverb. It says reverb only. I mean, it's pretty easy to figure out. Put on reverb only and you won't have any echo. It'll just sound like a big auditorium. Just like on your amplifier with a spring reverb in it. Only this sounds a million times better. The amount of reverb, your reverb volume is here. The tone of your reverb, you can have real trebly reverb or you can have a bassy reverb. You can control the tone of your reverb right here. Your echo unit is here. Like I say, remember, 2 units. 1 echo, 1 reverb. Your repeat rate is here. And how much of it, how intense it is controlled right here. The volume of your echo, if you want your echo the same volume as your original note, so you get your echo is the same volume, or if you want the echo half the volume, you can adjust that. That's all adjustable here. All your echo rate and controls are here. Your reverb controls are here. That's simple. And just where you put this tells which one you're getting. Now, the amount of input volume from your guitar is controlled right here. And as you're playing, if you want to turn just the echo on and just reverb off, you can do so. Effect on and off, and that's the deal. That simple. Now, another thing I want to say is not only is this higher quality unit, but it's cheaper than buying a separate echo and a separate unit, and the quality is just as good. Much easier to carry around, easy to slip in a package seat and go from there. You just plug into it and get out of it. Gives you a lot of instructions on the back for different relay. But remember, you're setting this for your ears, not for your eyes. So if I say, well, you've got to put this on 7, you got to put this on 4. No, you don't. Set the thing where it sounds good to you. There's no way you have to set this. As a matter of fact, different songs should be set different ways. The faster a song you're playing, the more numbers of repeats you may want, but make them softer. So you turn the repeat rate up and turn the echo volume down a little if you want to. So set this according to your ear, what you like to hear. Start with everything up. Put this on the rate you want and experiment with it. But it's going to give you a real high quality reverb and echo for just one price. Thank you. Okay, we have with the unit, we have it on. We got a little smiling face here. It's showing us how much echo we have and the echo, and that's the effects on and off. That's off. Step on it, and this is on mode selector. Yes. So you can get real long delay there, shorter delay here. What I'm going to do now is put it on the floor, and we're going to just play some, get a beautiful reverb and echo sound out of it. I'm sure most of you have heard that sound before. Find my tool here. That's obviously too much right there, so we'll pull back on the intensity and pull the input volume back a little bit and see what that does for us. Not the sound I'm after, still too much. So what I'm going to do is pull the repeats back and put the reverb volume back slightly and the intensity, the echo intensity back. Now we're talking. For playing slow things, just for the sake of demo, that is a little more effect than what I would play with live, but you can see the effect that it gives you. We'll pull it back a little more and see what we're doing there. Maybe just a little more and see what we have. Many other settings that you can use for different things. Use it to get the string sound with the fuzz tone. Use it to get the fast echo thing, but you need a little more volume on the repeat to do that. But I just want to give you a quick demo of what you can do with it. Start off by setting everything straight up. That'll give you sound, and just eliminate what you don't want. That's the quick way. It takes everything is a knob. There's no programming, there's no computer stuff, there's nothing. Just turn the knobs the way we used to do it in the good old days. Thank you.